All right. Good morning, everybody. It is JoCo vibes this morning. Yes. And it is Thankful Thursday. And I'm going to start with an awesome quote. And I know I saw one of the ladies here. I think Nona's behind me. All right. So I just wanted to put out some gratitude quotes because it's always good to think of the things that you're grateful for. Think of great be, what are you grateful for? And say three gratefuls every morning. So acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. So let me read that one more time because this is really big. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. And this is another one of my favorites. Gratitude is an appreciation for every moment in your life. It is a feeling of abundance. And I'll tell you, when you start feeling grateful for all the things that you have in your life, even if it's not the most amazing thing ever, it's definitely it's something there's things to be grateful for. You woke up this morning. That is something to be grateful for. You are alive. You are a beautiful human being in this world to create something positive, to create something amazing and beautiful. And that in itself is something to be grateful for. And I promise you that even if things are going really bad right now, if you continue to say your gratefuls and continue to live your best life or attempt to live your best life, you will. So, some of the things that I am thankful for, I am thankful for being here. I am thankful for being able to be a voice on the radio, on multiple different platforms. It's just been a very huge and amazing experience for me. And man, it would kill me if I lost this. So, all right, here's Nona. What's up? Good morning, girl.
Good morning.
You were coming in hot this morning, ma'am.
Do you have me on?
I do have you on, although we could barely hear you.
Well, because I'm not up to it yet.
Yeah, there we go.
Trying to get my ear plugged.
Your earbuds.
My plugs. Oh.
Well, good morning. What are you thankful for?
Well, I want to go back to that quote a little because
Oh, yeah.
I did hear it.
Okay.
It is very important to think about something good that's going on and definitely acknowledge it
Yeah.
because positive reigns positive.
Yes.
And if we focus on all the negative, then we're going to bring ourselves down. And man, especially at election time,
Yes.
you definitely have, if it's city, school, nation, you've got to find things to positively focus on too, because if not, you'll hear all the negative and only see the negative and won't see the positive.
Yeah.
So that was a really good quote, and it goes true to life itself. So
It
um
does. It absolutely does. Because, I mean, again, if you're not saying your gratefuls every day, if you're not recognizing the things that you need to be grateful
mhm,
for, or that is there to be grateful for. Like
right.
a lot of times when we see so much negativity in our lives, we completely forget about the good things in our life.
Right. And then they're like, this always happens to me. I just never, nothing good happens to me. Well, yeah, there's good things happening to you. You just don't, you're not seeing it because
Yep.
you're focusing in on the negative.
Yep.
So,
And negative attracts the negative.
yes.
So if you're putting out negativity, even in your vocabulary, even we
Mhm.
think like, oh, well, I just said that. I mean, it doesn't mean that's going to happen. Yeah,
Right.
you are creating your own
Oh,
reality.
yes. And you
Right?
don't realize it sometimes.
No.
So, that's another thing is be aware of what you're saying, what you're doing, because
Yeah.
even doing things that could be a negative impact on your system will make a negative impact on your system.
Yes. That's what causes, depression.
Mhm,
That's what causes, the lack of energy, motivation. I woke up this morning, I had my gym clothes ready, I had my work clothes
mhm.
ready, and I was like, I'm going to go seize the day tomorrow. I already told myself that yesterday.
I was proud of you. We hadn't heard from you this morning, so I was like, "Oh, did she oversleep?" And then when you said, "I'm here, girls," and I'm like, "Well, someone's on top of everything." But I was like, "We hadn't heard from you the whole time. Did you play that out for a reason to
I
make us
believe,
think you were?"
yeah, I think so. I think I wanted to see what you guys would think.
Because
And
I
I
was
was here at
like,
8.
"Oh, no.
I was here at 8 a.m.
Ah, look at you
Yeah.
working, huh?
Yes, I went and worked out this morning.
Hustling."
I did, and I did the hot buns at Hot
Mhm,
Works. I feel really good right now.
mhm.
I'm like, "Yes." And I love the infrared sauna. It makes me feel so good,
Yeah.
like, all over. Like, my back was starting to hurt for a little bit, and I was like, "Wait, I'm in an infrared sauna. I'm getting healed. Stop it." And then and then I started to feel better. I was like, "Yes. All right. Keep going. Let's go."
Yeah,
It's good stuff. It's fun. It's fun when you start really focusing on the good.
right.
And so that's why I'm really thankful for today and being thankful Thursday, because
Yes.
it's been a rough month. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. I
Right?
mean, we're not saying bad things aren't gonna happen to people, but
Absolutely, they are.
it depends on how you try to look at it, and, yeah, I mean, certain things are gonna happen, but your your attitude and how you go about it is going to reflect which way it goes.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can stay going down
Yep.
or you can do this. Nope, that's not what's going to happen. I'm going to do this and then bring it back up. And then who knows, like this huge positive thing can come out of this gloomy thing.
Yep. Oh,
So,
I hear a Tiffany
yeah,
chiming in. She must be
she
on
must
her way
trying to
and driving.
there
Yep,
she
here she
is.
goes. Here she goes.
Yo.
Hey
What's
girl.
up?
Well, morning. Okay, so I'm getting a 12-year-old ready. So we're still a little behind, but I just wanted to comment on what Nona just said. Bad things happen.
Yep.
Right.
And one, you can't get stuck in it. Two, there's you have to find the good in the bad moment
Right.
Right.
and find the lesson or you know, there's good everywhere, even in the bad stuff.
Right.
And we can choose to get stuck on the bad part of it or not. It's a
Right.
choice. It really is a choice.
It
Right.
is.
So I've always said, and I have been using a hashtag gratitude attitude for I think 10 years.
Mhm. Some
and
Yeah.
and that's truly what it is. And it's hard. I mean, I'm not perfect. I get freaking stuck in it too.
Oh, we
And
are
we all
all not
do.
perfect.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. It's progression, not perfection.
And it's also
yeah,
helping each other,
Yeah. Yeah.
when you see that friend going in the negative realm, then hey, you know, I mean, there's been some things happening in the last few days that we've all kind of said, okay, well, yeah, this is going to happen, but think of this,
Yeah.
you know, and that's what's important is if you think about, yeah, you may want to have to do this and it's not really working where you want to or doing what you want to as a goal, but in the long run, you can do do that
Yep.
and works towards the goal you're still working towards. It's just having that attitude
Yeah.
and knowing, it's just a temporary thing for you to have to do. So that we've talked about that kind of this in the last few weeks. So
We really have.
is taking on some other responsibilities that you might not want to, but it'll help in the long run. And, you know, it'll give you some time to do you still kind of not worry about things that you are trying to achieve because it's going to help you achieve it. So, does that make
Yeah.
sense?
No, it makes
Yeah.
sense. Because I mean, basically, I feel like what you're saying is, you always set small goals,
Mhm.
and to achieve the higher, the bigger goals, right?
Mhm.
So we have these huge, big goals that are going to be maybe a little bit longer in time frame,
Right.
and be aware of that. Be mindful of that. Okay, this is going to take a little bit longer to
Mhm.
get to this goal. So what are my little small goals that I can do in order to get there?
Right.
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 So I think that that's huge, and being and understanding that, and not trying, because I think that's where we go wrong a lot of times, is we're
Mhm.
trying to like put this like big goal on ourselves, and we're trying to achieve it in a short period of
Yeah.
time, and
And when we don't,
it's failure.
or if it's not any going anywhere in the direction we think it should, we start
Giving
thinking,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, so you feel
So,
Well,
you think
you
failure,
may
you give up.
lose one battle, but you didn't lose the war.
No,
right.
It,
absolutely.
Right.
And
you,
failure is a portal for discovery.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's failing forward. You have
Right.
to fail forward.
You
And
have to learn
anybody
something
who's
from
started
it.
their own business knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh, yeah.
fail in the beginning or have some failures. I mean, I've experienced it multiple times in with multiple businesses, but I've learned a lesson from each mistake that I made.
Right.
Right.
And it makes it to where that's why I was saying it's a portal of discovery. So when you fail, what was the discovery within that failure that you can push through and actually get through it, maybe,
Mhm.
and maybe shift gears, be open-minded to maybe different ways of doing it to get and to achieve that goal,
Right.
you know? That's how I see it. I don't know.
Mhm.
I like it. I like it.
Aw. Brock said, "I'm thankful for JoCo, a voice of reason in a sea of insanity. Thanks for being here." Aw.
Aw,
You're
thank
welcome,
you.
Brock. Thanks for listening.
Isn't that the truth? A sea of insanity.
I know. Well, and that's what it is. Like, we create our own chaos because
Uh-huh.
we continue to just stay within
Right.
the same thing. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Right.
That's what insanity means,
Mhm.
right? So if we're continuing to live there, we're only creating our own chaos
Right.
and our own mess. And so if you want to get out of that and break away from that, the best thing that you can do is really start focusing on what you've accomplished already, but what you're going to accomplish,
Mhm.
and start putting that into the universe, right? Like start praying about that, start meditating on it and believing it,
Mhm.
seeing it, and it happens. It
Right.
starts happening because you're creating your own reality.
Right. Right. So,
I know,
you know,
Tiffany, you say it different.
What? I
Oh,
say
she
what
she
different?
lost it. We lost her. Well, how does she say it? You'll know. How does she say it? Believe it, receive
receive
it.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
see it, believe it, receive it. I mean, it's the
Right.
law. It is the law of attraction.
It is. Did
Mhm.
I
It's
say, is that how I said it? I said it like that, right? I missed one.
You didn't
but
use
it's also
yeah, you missed
there's
one.
also a quote, there's another quote that goes along with that, and it's as a man thinketh, so is he.
Mhm.
Oh,
So how you see yourself, and that's why putting it's that same thing. What you put out to the universe, if you call it the universe, or what you put out into the world is is what you are. So what do you want to be? What do you want to be perceived as? What do you want to be?
right.
Right. I mean, I mean, we're all made up of energy
Oh, yes.
and our mind has a lot of control and it really does aspect where your mind goes. I mean, just think about things that you've let yourself get festered in or upset about. The more you thought about it or let it create this negative, it's brought you down. And if you, I mean, anybody can sit here and think of any situation in their life that this is done. They've done this, like they've gotten upset about something and they've just let it fester and fester, and then they think about other things, and then it just becomes this negative thought all the time, and then they're in
Yeah.
this depression.
Yeah.
Or, or something that's positive that's happened, and they're like these, because of the positive energy that's coming out, because there was that positive thing.
Yeah.
It generates more positive. When you're negative, when you've got that negative energy being thrown at you, try to think of something positive out of it. Think about,
Right.
okay, what can I learn from it? What can I do? What can I take away? Or how can I get this out of my mind?
Right.
Again, I'm going to go back to election stuff. I'm going to use Mayor Fletcher as an example. He is being attacked negative, very negative, by many groups, starting rumors, starting lies. And he is really going about it a very positive way, if you look at it.
Which he should.
Yes. And he is, I haven't, and quote me, he has corrected people or his opponent, but he's never attacked them.
Right. Right.
And that's another thing. He takes it, and he takes that information, and he says, this is the truth. This is the facts. People can look this up. You don't have to listen to social media and believe what they're saying, because
Right.
half of it's not true.
Exactly.
Or
then
it's
you're
a
just
little
feeding.
piece of something that they've now taken into a totally different lie,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's one thing, especially during, politics. So I will say it's hard. It is hard, because it can get you down really quick. So I've been trying to remember, because I've been there. I know how quick I can go down when you're being attacked. I'm trying to remember to send little sweet messages to my people that are running,
Yeah.
because I know some of them are being attacked. Woo, especially if they're going in against like an incumbent that's been sitting there for a while.
Well, when you say your people, I would make sure you say you explain it. It's the people you support.
Oh, my people. Yeah, the people I
Because
support.
that will
Yes.
just easily be construed into, oh, so you're behind these people
Oh,
running.
yes, you're right.
I'm telling
Because
you,
I forgot,
wording.
because you were behind me running. No, yes, it's the people I support that I believe would do a good job, that I have done my research, because there's been a couple that, I mean, I know both of the candidates, and I'm like,
Is that going to be a right position for them? Is
I
that going to
know,
be something
right?
they're
So
going to be
I've
able to
had to make
accomplish?
some split decisions on who I think I would support in that situation. So yeah, I mean, it's, especially when you're in a town where you know a lot of people,
Right. Right.
So yeah, positive always feeds positive, and negative
Yes.
feeds negative.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I encourage all of you out there that do get on social media and do maybe post these posts or put your 2 cents in. It's great to put your opinion in, but just make sure you're not putting it out there as a negative. Because let me tell you, when you feed some negativity into something that is not negative or something that should not have become negative, now you're just feeding it for more negativity. And let's put it this way: if your child was running, would you want somebody to post that
Right.
on their page
About you?
about your
Yeah,
child?
right.
Okay, let's think of it that way. Look, sticks and stones may
Or
break my bones.
yourself.
Right, or yourself. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me is not exactly entirely true.
No, it's not.
Let's really think about that.
No, it's not. Words can hurt.
That's right. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Abnormal realities.
I love my mom.
Yep. She sent me a message.
My mom did?
Yeah, Wednesday night. And she invited me over tomorrow night to watch Titanic and share a bowl of popcorn. And I accepted.
You did?
Yep.
That'd be fun.
And she calls it Chaps Only Night. Every Saturday night.
Look,
Miss Dixie,
look.
how you doing? He said, "It's my mom, bro. All right, it's my mom."
I want to hear the answer to the Titanic and popcorn. Go ahead, Mom. What's up?
Oh!
Hi, boys.
Hi,
I
Mom.
just wanted to ask Rocky if he wanted butter on that popcorn or not.
I would
my
rather
God.
have the butter somewhere else, but if popcorn's the only place I can have it, I'll take it.
Jeez,
Hey,
dude.
nobody says I can't roll around in it for a little bit.
All right, Mom.
That is my
Love you.
girl. I love you,
Mom.
Dixie.
Abnormal realities
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Dixie.
Bye. I love you too.
with Ron and Rocky. Weekdays, 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. on JoCo Community Radio.
Holy crap.
Out-of-date carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleveland, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleveland, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they've got you covered.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
JoCo Community Radio. Listen live at tunein.com.
All right. It's a great morning. I'm just kidding. All right. That wasn't my best. I was just playing around. I could do so much better.
Was it? It was just playing around? Okay.
Well, it was bad, right? Like, I mean, that was not what I fully am capable of doing.
Yes, this is true.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read this commercial. Okay. Y'all, thank you for staying tuned. JoCo Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johns County, Texas, and is live 24/7 on the TuneIn Radio Network. TuneInJoCo.com is the place to find all the ways to listen and watch, and the station app is also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your store. Check out our lineup and more at JoCoCommunityRadio.com. This episode and more brought to you by Next Level Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-839-4245. Again, that's 844-839-4245.
Can Nona please say the other way you would say that phone number?
Oh, okay.
I think it's 844, right?
Yeah.
844 text hail.
Hail. You didn't say her a hail.
I know. I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay. Oh, because she's like, I don't want to be called out to do that again. What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? Also, you guys don't forget, be sure to dress your arms and more at the Tiffy.com, which I'm actually wearing some Tiffy right now. What's up?
You're wearing the blingy scarf, right?
I'm
Yep.
wearing the blingy scarf.
I noticed that while she
yes.
was reading.
Yes. I was like, I'm going to represent. We're supposed to take pictures today. Don't forget.
Yep. Yep.
You're not even here yet. Do you have your face on? I swear
do.
it sounded like you were putting your face on.
Yeah, she's putting on her face.
Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
I might be putting on mascara because the boy was still brushing his teeth.
Oh,
So,
okay. Uh-huh.
yeah, I was like, well, I was
I
going to do it in
blame
the
him
car.
too.
I was going to do it on the road like I usually do. And he's not done. I'm like, come on, kid.
Let's go. Hurry up. What the hell? What the hell?
I
All right,
mean, I may make it in studio for like 5 minutes.
We
So-
hold our breath.
yeah,
But I'm not, I'm trying. I can't help it, you know.
right. I know. That's
Can't
ridiculous.
help it.
Well,
It's
that
good.
we were saying, Brianna, she said she'd be running a little late. We haven't seen her yet.
Ooh, that could be a good one. Hey, I've
Uh-oh.
got something for us.
Uh-oh.
All right. So yeah, I think we're gonna do this. Well,
Oh, shit.
all right. So
I know, right?
talk about your guilty pleasures. Oh.
Oh,
Like, no, thank you.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta
what?
go. Sorry,
What?
bye.
What?
Gotta get on the
Ridiculous.
call.
Come on, guys.
Work's calling. Hello.
We can't talk about our guilty pleasures.
Sure, we can.
Okay, one of mine is
You go first.
the H2OT place now is one of my guilty pleasures. It really is.
Really? You're going PG with this? Is that what you're doing?
Wait, Nona just went cross-eyed.
There's a little like white fuzzy thing.
Nona, wait, you
What?
went cross-eyed? Have you been in my secret bag in my office?
Oh, is that another guilty pleasure? Whoa, what's that? What? What?
You know, it's in the briefcase.
Oh. Okay, my bad. The toy.
Oh my God! Nobody was going to say anything out loud.
Well, you
Oh
don't
my
want them
Lord,
to
have
think it's
mercy.
drugs, do you?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't want them to think we're talking about something like that, right? Like that would be really bad.
Yeah.
The rumors out for real. I mean, I'm just
Holy
saying.
cow. People be knocking on the door. What you got?
What you
Right?
got?
Yeah, I know. We know the SWAT team. No.
They'd be asking, "What you got?"
and then they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, don't be saying things like that on the radio, ma'am. Okay.
Is this legal?
That might be funny.
It might be funny. Are they hot?
Right.
True.
So, okay, wait, where were we at? Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm saying that. Remember when we went in there
Mhm.
and you get to try all the different flavors? That's
Right.
freaking crazy. We were loving it.
Yeah.
We were like kids in a candy store
Yeah, it really was.
with tea. Like, I mean, who would have thought?
I mean, I like iced tea, but I don't know. I'm just kind of a lemon sweet tea person.
Stop being a lemon.
I'm just.
You
I
said
know. Sorry.
I had to put that out there. All right, Nona, you're
yeah,
next.
Pucker.
Yeah, Pucker.
I don't want to go next. I'm thinking.
Okay, she's still thinking. Tiffany, and go.
Ooh.
I mean, we don't have to think like.
I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so a guilty pleasure, a guilty one.
Yeah. Pleasure. Like,
Man, I mean, other than enjoying my red wine when I come home sometimes,
some chocolate.
I do need some chocolate every once in a while, but I like a peanut butter parfait.
Ooh, that does sound good. I don't know if I've ever had one.
What from Dairy Queen?
Wait, what is it called?
A peanut butter parfait.
No, I have not had one ever.
That's good.
Oh, they're delish.
Oh,
yeah. It's got your ice cream. It's got your chocolate. It's got your.
Peanuts.
Oh, now he's rushing me out the door.
No.
Faux show. It's hot chocolate sauce, ice cream, peanuts, and I add whipped cream.
Okay, so see, I like the confectioners at Dairy Queen. It's the Heath confectioners. It's got brownie, chunks of Heath bar in the ice cream with caramel drizzle and hot fudge.
Oh, hot fudge. That's it. Yeah.
And
That's
whipped cream on the top. And you're just like, oh my God.
Wait, we'll do it for my phone.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
That sounds delicious.
That's so good. It's like when you have one, now you're always craving them. It's terrible. It's definitely a guilty pleasure now of mine.
I mean, other than that, I'm not like a huge sweet person anymore.
I'm not.
I like chocolate with, with my wine sometimes.
Uh-oh. You breaking up, girl. We losing you. What? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Okay, well.
Can you hear me now? All right, Nona, now it's your turn because we can't hear
I know, and I'm
Tiffany.
sitting there going, I still don't know.
What about candy? Like any kind of candy? Maybe some face products, some line of clothing, shoes, comfy shoes.
And
Hey, dudes.
I mean,
I'm trying. I'm giving you stuff here.
Trying to give me some ideas.
You're giving me nothing. She's got
well,
nothing.
I mean,
you got to have some kind of guilty pleasures.
I think I have like, it like comes and goes. Sometimes it's a Dr. Pepper, like
right.
and then sometimes it's a sweet certain candy. I got kind of hooked on now and laters for a little while, and then or it's a certain kind of ice cream for it. So it's not like
Ah,
a certain thing. It's
yeah.
just
You get bored easily with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
like to hop around.
Yeah, you like to hop around. She like to jump in all the
That's
things.
right.
She's like, all right, I'm gonna
So
try
I
this
don't
week.
think it. I mean, I don't know about guilty pleasure.
Right.
My as far as
Oh,
we lost her
we
altogether.
lost her all together. What
Um,
the hell?
I mean, if I have to say my biggest guilty and it and really I shouldn't be drinking it is Dr. Pepper's.
Right.
I mean, that would probably be my biggest
Your
issue.
biggest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you said something else. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you now.
I had to get far. I had to get far enough away from my house. Okay. So you did bring up something that I definitely have a guilty pleasure for,
Okay.
and because I wasn't thinking about it in that way, but I guess it is because it does bring me massive pleasure, and
Ooh.
that's it's shoes. It's shoes.
It's what's in her
Yeah, your
briefcase.
shoes.
Shoes. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I mean, I'd like to say that some people would refer to it as a problem, but I don't see it as a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I
He does
I
it.
see it as a guilty pleasure. I think that that's the better way to put it, and that's the way I'm going to put it from now on.
Yep.
You know, I wish that was one of my guilty pleasures because it would not put weight on me. All my guilty pleasures have consequences.
Right. Especially some of those TikToks I like to send you ladies.
I mean, one makes me
Hella.
want to go to sleep all the time, but that's
Right. Like sometimes like I'm like sending them and then I don't know what time you go to bed, Nona, but I know
Just
like
depends.
okay, yeah. So Tiffany, I know she's still up. So I'm like sending her some more random ones. Like I'll send both of them some and then I'll send some more to just Tiffany. It's crazy.
okay. So two nights ago, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, could you stop? Because I can't go to sleep because I can't not watch them. And one of them, I was laughing so hard. It was a good thing Todd was asleep in the back. Because I was laughing.
Was it the
I
time?
was laughing out loud so hard I was crying, and it's the balloon one. So for anybody who's watched TikTok, you've seen the water balloon challenge where you blindfold and two people sit face to face, and then they swing the water balloon around and see who gets hit. Well, there's this awesome couple. If you could pull it up, Diana, you can say their names because I absolutely love watching them. They play all kinds of games together, and they've gotten injured even, but they're so funny together. So they did the balloon game, but they literally put spikes on the outside of their hats, so that when the balloons hit, they wanted to make sure that they were exploding on them, right?
Yes. Yes.
And so,
Oh, here I found them.
Huh?
I found them. Okay.
Okay. So it kept hitting the husband, and then it hit her a few times, and then she took her blindfold off, and it just kept hitting him.
It was great.
And he tried swinging it in a different direction, and it still kept hitting him. And then they both took their blindfolds off, and he's like, and it still kept hitting him. And then they put their blindfolds back on, and she took hers off and she took the balloon and she just freaking slammed it into the side of his head. Right? I mean, it was just one after the other.
Great.
Not to see it. We need to share it onto our Facebook page so people can watch it. But
Relationship goals,
right?
It made me seriously. I would actually like us to do this, but the three of us do it.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I think that would be great.
Right?
I'm so down. They do have it to where multiple people are doing it at a time.
Yeah, so we need to do that.
That sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes.
I'm gonna send this one to you because I don't know if I sent it to you or not.
I don't know. I don't recall that one.
Okay, I just sent it. So this couple though, they are hilarious. I have no idea how to say their name. It's HOEP at the top, and then it says at Team Balm Tuss. I don't know. Can you what is that? What is that? What is that?
Are you showing it to Nona so she can?
Yes.
At Team Balmertus.
Balmertus.
Balmertus?
Balmertus, right? And so
I would
team
say
in front of that.
Balmertus.
Balm.
At Team Balmertus.
That's their last name.
Maybe, I guess
I
so.
think that's like, yeah. I'm
It could be.
assuming that's their last
I'm
name.
assuming.
They have so
They're
much fun together.
hilarious. Yes. They okay, so they came up, I gotta talk about this. They came up with this amazing date night that I so wanna do, okay? I'm so down to do this date night. I'm excited. So, basically what you do is you get in the car with your spouse or your significant other or whatever, boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, I don't
Hey,
care. Alright,
boyfriend.
so anyway yeah, your boyfriend,
Your
your
boyfriend.
boyfriend. You got boyfriend? Okay, anyways,
Boyfriend.
cool.
Boyfriend. You don't say the R.
Boyfriend. Yeah,
My
did I
son,
not?
my
Okay.
son's rolling his
Am I
eyes at
being
me right now
racist
like
on the
you would not
radio?
believe.
Okay, wait. I'm
Not
just kidding. We
racist,
love
it's
your
just-
accents. That's why we try to copy and mock them. I'm just saying. Okay, so anyway, so they're in the car together.
People talking about Texas accents isn't racist either. So I mean,
Well, it
I
can be
don't.
construed as that such. I'm just saying.
People just need to get their feelings off their
They
shoulder.
right, quit being in your feelings.
I
Right.
mean,
Let it
I
go.
mean, you're
So
trying to say hail, but it keeps coming out hell.
hail, hail. All right, so they're in the car, right? And they've got this date night planned out. So they do rock, paper, scissors. And whoever wins that first one gets to pick the first place where they go pick up something to drink. So then I think the wife decided that it was going to be Starbucks because she won the first rock, paper, scissors. They go to Starbucks and then he was like, okay, I'm going to put another twist on this. And she's like, okay, what? And he goes, we're going to tell them what their two best favorite are their two ones that they would choose or pick, the person that they're asking, taking the order from, on drinks. And then they're going to make it and we're going to drink it. And she was like, all right, we're down. So then they put it in the hands of the people that work at Starbucks to choose their two drinks. And then from there, they do another rock, paper, scissors, and they drive to the next. Whoever wins that one chooses the next place for them to get a snack or a lunch, or I guess they said lunch. I don't know. There was like 2 lunches involved. That's too much for me, but I have a better idea. So
Hey,
then
as long as it's not a hot lunch.
right, exactly, exactly. So they went to I think it was either Burger King or McDonald's, one or the other, because that it ended up being Burger King, McDonald's, or McDonald's, Burger King. And so they told the people there at the same like they asked them too to pick their meals for them. What are your 2 favorite most popular meals? I think is what they asked on the first one. And then on the second one, they said, you know, what are the 2 that you would recommend and you would want to choose for us, right? And they got at I think it was McDonald's was their first one because they got their meal for free because they told them what they were doing. Or was that their start? No, it was Starbucks. Starbucks gave them free drinks. That's right. So then they had McDonald's and then Burger King. And then after that, they did rock, paper, scissors and had to go pick, and then they had to go to their dessert. I mean, and it was funny. Like they put a lot of like humor and they spun a lot of comical like parts and stuff in it, especially when they were eating because they were getting full. I was like, of course you are. You had 2 freaking meals. Who does that in one
Right.
setting? They had hamburgers twice. Ah, I could not do that. I'm so sorry. I could
I
barely
can
eat a
barely make
whole
it through one
hamburger.
hamburger anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Right? So to have 2, I mean, I could do the dessert after. Absolutely. Let's go. Um, I'll just work that stuff off in the morning. It's cool. Or maybe later in the night. Bound chicka wow wow. But yeah, so I mean, isn't that cute though? That's a cute date,
Yeah.
That is cute.
That
right?
is.
Yeah.
So I like watching them because they really just give you like fun ideas.
And this is that same team.
Yeah, this is the same team. And then there was one where I had to try with Darren because like I was like, we got to try this. Please, let's try it. And then he hasn't finished. We have to work on that one still because that was the second one. But the first one was I had him sit down on the floor and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my feet on your shoulders. So just sit still, okay? So I put my feet on his shoulders. He's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna booty face me? You're gonna stick your butt in my face? And I did. I kept sticking my butt in his It was great. I got this on video, by the way.
And you haven't posted it?
I am no, I'm not posting that. Oh
He's
my
probably
god.
threatened her. Like, don't
Uh,
you dare post
right,
that.
yeah, right. Probably not. This was a couple of years ago. The next one we tried was where I'm supposed to put my hands in between my legs and bend over in front of him, and he's supposed to grab my hands and like I'm supposed to like walk up him and turn like do a somersault or whatever. Um,
Shelly's done that with Nick.
oh, really?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
They've
That's awesome.
tried several. They've done several of them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm
Have you
like,
done any
I
of
don't
them?
want
Have you tried any?
A couple.
no.
It's just hard. I mean, when you got a 7-foot husband,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
some of them aren't as easy when you're not around the same height.
That would make it even more fun, in my opinion. I'd be like, okay, we're really gonna try this. Just get on your knees.
Especially when they're so much taller. It's like,
But you're taller than me, so that would be very complicated.
right. But I still come to my husband's chest.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a
really?
tall woman,
Yeah,
but
but he's tall.
I
He's
mean, I come to his chest.
I feel like I have to look like he's like a giant for
Mhm.
me. I'm like, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm not looking all the way up.
He's 6'7", right, Nona?
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
He is really tall. Whew.
And I'm 5'9", and I come straight. I mean, when I hug him, I come right to his chest.
Yeah. So see, that would be fun though.
Yeah.
I still feel like that,
Mhm.
especially for like somebody like my height to try to
So
I mean, that'd be hilarious.
I don't his ex-wife, who is a very good friend, she's much shorter.
Yeah, she is.
So, I mean, seriously, yeah, it was like they always joked around about Mutt and Jeff. I mean, he's so tall and she's so short.
I love it. I love it. Oh man. I do know before we do get off here, I do feel like we should like update like what's going on with at least our when the voting is going to be starting and stuff like that.
Oh,
Today is the last day to register to vote.
Oh, okay. So that's very good info.
Nona, can you pull up that website really quick? Because I'm at the light.
This girl, you know, our show starts at 9 a.m. ma'am.
Yeah, it's a different type of morning. Different type of morning for me, people.
9:53.
It's mom morning. Mom morning.
Okay, well, we'll do that. It's mom morning.
So it's the last day to register to vote or register a change of address to vote.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to vote in the local elections, which are on May 6th, early voting begins on April 24th, I believe. You have to get registered today.
I think it's
so. If you have a new 18-year-old in your house,
yes,
go get them registered to vote. You do not automatically get registered to vote.
Right.
It's still literally still a choice to register to vote.
Absolutely.
So who is in my parking spot?
It ain't me.
Someone who just pulled up. Vote
Isn't that your parking spot?
Gov.
Oh, sorry.
No.
So votetexas.gov to register to vote. And yeah, guys,
it's very important. It is really important because you know, we want to have communities where we're building and growing and moving forward and towards, you know, a new season, right?
Right.
In our life. And so I feel like it's super, super important for you to get out there, really find out who your candidates are, get to know them. Like I said, they'll let you can call them. A lot of them want you to call them and just say, hey, what's up? Right.
Mhm.
Oh, so
what's
up? Okay. Now you're hot. Now you can say
I know
it.
some people
Well, that
are,
too, but
you know, not always being genuine when they call them, but be genuine. If you really want to know the answers, then reach out to them
and be positive in the conversation.
Yeah.
And be positive when you
Right.
have any updates or if you want to update somebody else.
that
that
running
conversation.
for a position is not easy at all. It's
No.
not.
And these are
So,
human beings.
Right.
What's up? Oh, these are human beings that we're dealing with, that are running, that are wanting to, you know, do these things. What's up? How you doing? She like all up in my space like yesterday. We were
Oh
real
my
close.
gosh.
Why are you wearing a sweater?
It's only gonna be a high of
60.
Do you not have her on?
I swear I turned you on.
turned me on.
Oh, okay.
Or did you
Guys,
just
it's
turn
just
me
simple.
off?
No, I
Just
turned
a
you're
simple
on.
request
I
every
hit the
morning. Turn
wrong-
me on.
That's
it.
Well,
It's so
I do it
simple.
really well anyway,
You
so it's
do.
all good.
What was I saying? I
We're
don't know what I was
not like
saying.
this,
Oh,
really.
Well,
We're not like this.
Okay,
really?
we are like this,
What are
really.
you talking about? Yesterday,
Yes.
you were PG because we had young boys in here, but
I know I was trying to behave
Young
because I was like,
boys.
oh my gosh, these poor young
yeah,
boys.
listen, those poor young
They got
boys.
two hot blondes.
My boobies were
after
out.
I
Yeah.
saw how many were in here, I was like, I'm glad I stepped out of that.
You're right, there was a lot. Yeah.
I would have
I
been
had
like,
5.
Well, it's good to see your faces.
It's good to see your
because
face
I have
finally.
to leave town later on today,
Oh,
and I have to take my youngest. Is it's finally his turn for braces, so he's actually excited to become a brace face.
okay.
I don't understand it, but
Kids always
he's
wanted to. I
excited
don't understand it either.
until
It's
you get them
crazy.
on, and then you're like, get these off of me.
Right.
All right. It's Thursday. You
It
know
is
what we do
Thursday.
on Thursdays? Would you rather?
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay, that one we already did. We did that one too. Dude,
Did
do
you
you
go from
pick
the
it from the
back?
other side?
I don't know. You're probably.
I guess you did.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather be covered in bees or spiders?
Ooh, bees.
I'll
Bees.
take bees too. I will
Yeah.
take bees too.
Spiders have too many legs. I'm sorry.
No, I hate
I don't like all those
spiders.
legs on me. Okay, that's just weird. That's like a sexum you didn't ask for.
All right. No, seriously, like straight up, get that shit away from me.
For real.
All right. Would you rather have your jaws wired shut for a month, drinking only out of a straw, or wear an eye patch for a year?
Wait, you got to read it again because we're still laughing about
Okay.
my sexum. Oh, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather have your jaws wired shut for a month, drinking only out of a straw, or
Oh.
wear an eye patch for a year?
Eye patch. I like to talk. That would be terrible.
What would I know? I know what I would do.
Okay. It would be really hard for that month not being able to talk, but I don't know about a whole full year. A month, I think I could survive more of a month than a whole
Same.
year.
Yeah.
So I would say jaw wired
I'm
shut.
gonna go
Some
jaw-
people might enjoy that.
I would go jaw wired shut because I would you lose weight when that happens.
I
Okay?
wasn't looking at that benefit.
And
There's another
and
positive
then you also have an excuse not to do certain
things.
Some may consider it a guilty pleasure.
Oh, wait a
Um,
minute. What? Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
You got to think about this.
I'm not thinking about that. I already know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
I'm
saying.
just like, what? Why? What?
Okay.
Okay. I don't mind. I mean, that's okay. I got you. You got me. I got you.
Are
Okay.
you laughing at the next one? You're
No,
reading,
no,
or you're
I'm
just
laughing.
at- okay.
Yeah.
My mind's going as
Right. Because
its direction it usually goes.
Diana is not shutting up. That's why. Okay.
No,
go ahead.
it had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between 3 doors?
What? Wait, what?
Okay. Would you rather face a fork in the road, meaning you got to choose go left or go right, or be forced to pick between 3 doors? Like door number 1, door number 2, door number 3.
Oh, I don't know. Like that one sounds like an adventure, but it could be a bad one.
I would go fork in the road. I'm
I
sorry.
would go fork on the road too.
Because then you can make your best instinct, right? Yeah. And you're
Yeah,
not
3
forced.
doors, you can't even see what's behind it.
Yeah.
If you're at a
Yeah.
fork in the road, you can at least visually see
Something.
Kind of
something,
look.
right?
Depends on how long that road
look
is.
afar.
All right. Last one. We got 30 seconds. Would you rather sound like Elmo or Kermit the Frog?
Elmo.
Kermit the Frog.
I'm going to go with Kermit.
Why not Elmo? Elmo's
Oh my
so
God.
good.
Elmo's world. If I had to talk like this all the time, and maybe might sound like a. Oh, I was going to go bad. I was going to be mean. I won't say it. Hey, have an amazing weekend. We got shows later on today and tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yes.
Be kind. God bless.
Bye, everybody.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, JoCo Community Radio.
Wilfred Brimley for Loafing Dog.
I'm Wilfred Brimley for Loafing Dog. You know, when I get the hankering for a hot dog, I go to Cleveland, Texas. Just a couple blocks off the square, they got Loafing Dog. They got the Neely Dog, the Mary Sunshine Dog, the Casey Dog, and the Shirley Dog. Why, they even got the Pacer Dog, the Brooklyn Dog, and the Jim Dog. Can't forget the Shane Dog, or the Joy Dog,